Hello, this is Francis X. Williams, CEO of Francis X. Williams Coaching. Today we're going to talk about the fifth level of the 7 emotional energies of leadership. So the fifth level, or level 5, starts with the act of responsibility. And so the core thought is being responsible, the emotion is being peaceful, and the actions you take are those of reconciliation. You're looking to reconcile throughout your life whatever is going on. So what are some characteristics of some level 5 people? Some characteristics are that, one, that they seek opportunity in every aspect of where they're engaging. So instead of getting sucked into the lower energies of fear, anger, forgiveness, compassion, they tend to rise above those levels and they look for the opportunity in levels. Instead of seeing a problem, they say, oh, something happened. This is an opportunity for me to take action, for me to be responsible, for me to seek reconciliation, for me to be peaceful throughout the whole process. One of the things that I didn't mention previously, but I'm going to mention now, is that the odd levels of energy are the cognitive levels, or things in your head where you're more thought-provoking. And the even levels are the emotional aspects of levels of energy. So what are the odd levels? Level 1 is fear. That comes from your thinking and a lot of times negative thoughts. Forgiveness, that comes with coping and thinking about how can I cope with the situation. Level 5 is peace. How can I reconcile and be responsible? Conversely, and not really opposite, but more just different, and level 2 is fear. So that's an even level, and that's emotional. That's how you feel. That's something that you create from your thoughts. I'm sorry, I said fear, I meant anger. So I hope you were paying attention. So level 1 is fear. Level 2 is anger, and that's an emotional engagement. And so is compassion. That's feeling for others as you would feel for yourself. So since we're in level 5, one of the flaws or the downfalls of being in level 5 is sometimes it's very easy to get sucked into the lower levels by people around you. If you're not being opportunistic and being responsible and looking to reconcile and allowing yourself to feel peace constantly, and you're putting that back in, because all your success does come from within you. So when you realize your success is already within you, you don't have to look outside of you for anything to fulfill who you are. And when you keep putting that back into play for yourself, you can keep being at peace, you can keep reconciling, and you can keep being responsible for who you are. So when you get drawn into those lower levels and pulled away from level 5, which, remember, the higher you go in energetic levels, the harder it is to sustain, because it takes more energy to create those higher levels of energy and to reintroduce them and to keep creating them for yourself. But they're very valuable because you can have a lot of success in career and money and sports. Most people who are level 5 are entrepreneurial. They're very successful because they're always looking for opportunity, and they're always saying, hey, how can we have a win-win scenario? Everybody gets to win, and until everybody gets to win, I'm not going to stop being responsible, and I'm not going to stop reconciling, and I'm not going to completely be at peace until I know that people around me are establishing win-win scenarios and I'm establishing win-win scenarios with them. So make or break, I'm going to be level 5 and I'm going to be win-win, and I'm going to see the opportunity. So level 5 can be very energizing, it can be very energetic, it can be very inspiring to others around you. A lot of people tend to gravitate to level 5 people because I said level 5, level 5 people, because they tend to be a light, not at the end of the tunnel, but like when they come into the room, they light up the room. And people want to be around them, and they want to know, well, what's so great about them? What do they have going on over there? Why do they have their heads so high when they walk around? Why are they so engaging of others, and why are they always in such a great mood? People ask me that sometimes when I'm operating from that energy, and there's times when I tend to dip down into lower levels of energy, and then I catch myself where I have my accountability partners in my life, my family, my partner, my friends, that bring me back and say, hey, this isn't you. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to complain. You don't have to bitch all the time. Just be yourself and be happy and do the things you like to do. So when we're doing those things, we're allowing ourselves to create win scenarios for ourselves. We're also allowing others around us to create win scenarios for them. So I recently changed my website to francisxwilliams.com because my middle initial is X, my middle name is Xavier. So it's more suited to my business as Francis X. Williams Coaching is francisxwilliams.com. It used to be Francis hyphen like the minus sign Williams.com, which is fine. That website will expire, and I'll have on my previous videos francisxwilliams.com just to overlay whenever I say francis-williams.com. And then you'll be able to find out more about who I am, what I do, what coaching school I went to, how you can learn about that coaching school. Not necessarily become a coach, but just to learn what kind of training did I go through? What are other coaches that are from that school doing in their practices and the disciplines that they're engaged in, so that you can tell that I am a credible source as a coach, and that I am somebody that you can rely on if you want to reach out and ask a question, if you want to leave a comment, if you want me to make videos on specific material for you so that you can get answers in your specific area. The best way to get answers for you, the most accurate, is for you to go on my Set More calendar, which is francisxwilliams.setmore.com. Setmore is spelled S-E-T-M-O-R-E. And so there you have the opportunity to get on a call with me for 10 minutes. So why 10 minutes? I realize that most people are very busy, and they think, oh, well, I can't spare an hour of my time. I can spare a half an hour of my time. I can't spare 15 minutes of my time. Well, what about 10 minutes? 10 minutes goes by like that, whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not. And it's not that I talk fast, but I really can get to the root of concerns and issues and problems for people that I work with in 10 minutes and less. I can find out what is a core issue and concern of you right now that you want to produce results in. I can create a structure for you to start walking into the success of that area immediately. And we can create action steps for you, and then we can follow up with a 1 hour phone call. Once you're engaged for 10 minutes and you know you're starting to get traction, we can say, hey, would you like to talk in a week from now for 45 minutes for people who are more in a hurry and more A-type caliber mentality people, as opposed to people like me who need 60 minutes. They need to kind of think like, I need to hash out my thoughts and figure out where I want to go and what I want to do with my goals. I'm not always very A-type when it comes to figuring out what I want to do. And there are people that are, and I love working with those clients. I love working with the clients that aren't A-type because they get to hash through some of their challenges, and we get to remove those challenges for them, and then they just get to see a clear pathway to their success. Both of those sessions are at no cost to you. The only cost is if you don't take action that you yourself create. So please leave me a comment. Let me know if this video is helpful to you in terms of learning about the 5th level of energetic emotional energy. Also, let me know if it's helpful for you to be able to talk to me for 10 minutes and then with a follow-up if it's something that would work for you for 45 to 60 minutes. From there, what I would offer are my coaching services if you think it's a good fit. If it's not, I'll let you handle whatever that challenge and obstacle is for you while giving you the tools in both of those calls for you to do that on your own, despite me. And one of the foremost things that I'd like to put out there is, as a coach, I don't anticipate coaching anyone for any longer than 3 months at a time, because within 3 months you can effectively make changes in your life that produce great results for you in those areas that you choose to produce results in. Once you start in one area, it affects all the areas of your life. And then once you know how to do that for one area, you can repeat it for the other areas. Therefore, it's not a concern of mine to keep coaching you, to keep taking your money, and keep taking your time. It's for me to coach you and create strategies for yourself so that you can say, oh, now I can do this for myself. Because like they say, if you give someone fish, they'll eat for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. So my goal is to teach you how to strategize for yourself so that you can produce great results for yourself throughout the rest of your lifetime, regardless of whether or not you choose to continue working with me. And that's it. I'm Francis X. Williams, CEO of Francis X. Williams Coaching. Please leave a comment, and I will see you in level 6.